like you said, first Timothy. And then look, then goes into this their wives.
When we do this, you should just record first and then put it on YouTube.
That's not long enough.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah. It stops at 6.
I can't even go out. Real?
Now we got volume.
All right.
And let's just start all over. Just start all over from the beginning. Start all over from the beginning.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Who's gonna go up presents to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
The Bible said the possibility of miracles, touch the spirit, peace and mercy to Israel. We are prophesying, teaching the word of the Most High. You know, we already had a
Black Lives Matter.
we already had a mess up on the whole camera thing, so we out here, you know, redoing it against the spirit, man. You know, so the brother, so we get the edification now because if it can't nobody hear, then nobody get edified. Man.
Come on.
You know, because Scripture say we need their all hearts for the elect's sake. So go ahead. Damn, I'm gonna get it.
This is First Timothy 2:9, and like manner also that
Well,
woman.
just to give a brother's previous when we were speaking about, you know, we was going into the mark of the beast. Early 16, we're going into you know, America, the New Rome. You know how it goes back to Epiphanies and Azar the Greek and all those things like that. And now, you know, it's the spirit that does over to women because you see how these other nation women dress in their so-called cultures, but we can't get our own women to dress properly and like men, you know? Because we had seen a heathen nation woman, she's all covered. She's, you know, she's a Muslim, but, you know, but she indulged in what our old custom would be. But the people that it belongs to, they don't even consider it, or they don't even want to even be it, man. Our women, they want to be whores and sluts. They want to show their ass, they want to shake it, they want to bop it and bake it. You know, they want to go suck every dick, jump on every penis that they see, you know? And at the end of the day, it's not the way to be, because that shit ain't even cute, you know? I like a woman to be fully dressed and covered, man. And that's attractive to us. Because we know that's truly to be attractive, man. Because you know that woman's going to be honest, she's going to be respectable. You know, you understand, even if she might have sex, she might have one dude. And that's you know what I'm saying? And then on this side to us, hey, man, that's pretty damn good.
It's surprised, man.
You know?
Surprised like we are.
Most of these hoes, they have been ran through, they had like 30, 50, 20, you know what I'm saying, 8, 9. You be like, fuck, man. Ain't no good, ain't no good no more. Everybody done had it. What's special about it? Nothing, man.
First Timothy 2:9, and like manner also that women adored themselves in modest apparel.
Exactly. So in that time, the holy women, they enjoyed themselves in modest apparel. They covered themselves up head to bottom. Right? They wore modest apparel. But majority of our people, or majority of our women, they don't cover themselves in modest apparel. We have been taught otherwise to show everything out and to be go out, bip and bop, man. And that's not what the scriptures told us. That's what the Lord told us to do, man. But you tell some black women to take off the pants, take off the tank top, the what's it called, the damn spaghetti straps. You know what I'm saying? They'll get mad. Take off the booty shorts. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot.
Well, I feel good.
Yeah.
With the yoga pants, man.
Yeah.
They wear. I don't care if it's negative 10 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Yoga pants are still on.
Exactly. You want to show your ass, man. But then you wonder why men look at you as sex objects. That's why when you look at. That's why women get mad when they say all men are used for sex, because your whole body symbolizes sex.
Come on.
Because at the end of the day, like it was like last week. We had a chick that walked past us. She had her whole ass out. All you seen was her ass. You didn't see nothing else. But then you seen the other woman. She was fully covered. You didn't even look at that. You see that she was covered. You know, oh, she's covered. You know? Because the first man thing to look at a woman is her body parts. But when a woman's fully covered, you can't see that. So therefore, you look the other way.
Prime example.
And women,
the nigga woman and the Ishmaelite woman.
Exactly.
Cover head to toe. Nigga woman, nah.
But yeah, hey, but even the brother said there's a video of a little girl. She had like some type of outfit on, and it had like it was rainbow color. It was rainbow color with the thing. And she's on like 2-3 years old with the topless thing going like from here. Yeah, you know she had a little. Her mom painted that shit on Facebook. I brother did a video on that, man. And our women have been shown to be whores at a young age. 3 years old, you know, a little baby dressing like that, man. What the
sad, sick shit.
Man, she should be fully covered with a little hair wrap on.
Right.
You know, they
Whole little fringe outfit on.
And it ain't the baby's fault. It's the mother's
It's
fault.
the mother's fault.
Because look at it. And it's a lot of these, majority of these new age women, these women that having kids at 18, 19, 20 years old, a lot of their babies gonna be fucked up because these hoes, they still be on the Instagram showing their ass off, man. They be on Instagram in the mirrors, you know what I'm saying, with they butt on the damn seat, taking pictures and shit, you know? So, as a child, they see our mother do that, she's gonna be that, but times worse. Because you see, a generation, they don't get better, they get worse. They get more wickeder than the next. So these next generation kids that my generation's having, these wicked ass niggas, they're having, them kids gonna be wicked as fuck. Because our generation wicked, my generation wicked as shit. I mean, this is the most wicked generation I think is out.
Yeah. I got a precept out right quick. Hey, this is Titus 2 and 4. That, you know what? Hold on, let me get.
Go ahead.
This is Titus. This is Titus 2 and 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, which we doing. That the aged men be sober, grave-tempered, sound faith, in charity, and patience. We was talking about long suffering. Long suffering.
All the talking about how patience. And we went to the book of Jonah when Jonah said he's going.
We need to go back to that just to do it.
But he said that he go over 40 days and it didn't happen.
I was just running over again.
Going back to being patient and things like that, you know.
Yeah, be the reverse.
Yep.
The aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine.
Not false accusers. What are we do? Oh, he raped me.
He slapped me.
He slapped me. They'll false accuse you to put your ass in prison.
Yeah, come.
And then cry.
It ain't cry.
And get away with that shit.
Exactly. So they do that shit in society. Oh, that's happened to me in school when I was in
fourth, fifth grade. Yeah, come.
This shit took to my thigh.
Right, she fucked with you.
I don't know what I was saying. She told me she crying and shit. I got suspended and all, man.
Right.
But they do that. They do that false accusing bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm young. I'm figuring out myself. So shit. I mean, they said it was sexually or harassment.
Right, but she actually touched you.
She touched me,
right.
And I told her, hey, stop before you give me a boner.
Right.
That's all I said. I didn't touch her nothing. It was words that I said. They said, well, that's sexual assault. Man, but she touched me though. But you're a boy.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
Yeah.
This is a woman-based society, man.
Yeah.
You know.
You should always know better.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
But when they do it,
exactly.
they didn't understand. They
right.
didn't understand that
she was depressed.
And the light was red, and somebody run your ass over. You know. She didn't know.
She wasn't feeling right that day. She was on her period.
Yeah, she was herself. What the fuck?
Hey, so look, so the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
Yeah, teachers of good things. The majority of women, they don't teach their daughters nothing good. They just nothing but bullshit. Hey, look at Cardi B and her baby that they have with Upset, man. That little girl gonna be a fucking demon, man. She's gonna be a complete demon. Because why her mother's a demon.
Yep.
It's Chris always say so is his mother, so is his
so
daughter.
is his daughter. That's it.
So a lot of these souls, they're imitations of their mothers.
Yep.
Because why their mothers are wicked as hell, their daughters are wicked as shit, right?
Yep.
So in the day, you look, I bet you, man, cause Cardi B was a whore. Her
Still is.
Gonna be a big thought, man.
Yeah.
She see her mother, you know what I'm saying, out there. She got her ass all over her Instagram, her ass and her tattoo. But look, you can see everything, man.
She ugly too. That bitch ugly. She ugly as fuck with a big ass tongue.
Exactly. So what do you think her daughter gonna be? She gonna be nothing but a bad example.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, that they may teach let me go back up to that so I get that right. The aged woman likewise, that they be behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young woman.
Excuse me, sorry.
All right now. But that they may teach the young woman, to be sober, to love their husband, to love their children.
Said, hey, look. So now in this society, what does our women tell the little children nowadays? These niggas ain't shit.
Right.
This and the third. This what they teach. This is what they teach these little girls. So now these little girls had this mind frame of a messed up small man because of what mama said. Because she had battled this because she's a fucking whore and slut, and she can't get right. She can't be humble. She can't be meek. And now her daughter's in the same way her mother was. Seeing all the niggas ain't shit. And then in the day, she had a good dude, but she left him for a street nigga.
Right.
And still this day, niggas ain't shit.
Right.
So our daughter, don't ever trust no man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why Esau did this, man.
Yeah.
That women's liberation bullshit messed it up. At the end of the day, when you think about it, the black man, so-called black woman, didn't have no damn rights to vote anyway.
Right.
So who the fuck was that for?
Right.
It wasn't for us, nigga.
Not in this kingdom.
No, hell no. Cause we
Not
had no
here.
rights anyway, baby
Right.
girl. And that's what they forget.
Yeah.
See, I women forget that, nigga, we ain't had no rights anyway. So what the hell you mean women live from anyway?
Right. You came over here with chains on your neck.
Exactly.
You
So
came
what
over
the
here as a
hell?
slave.
That was set up for you.
Right.
For you to come against me.
Exactly.
Stupid ass motherfuckers.
All right. Hey, 4, that they may teach the young woman to be sober,
Yeah.
to love their husbands,
Yep.
to love their children.
Yep.
Verse 5. Hey, and Jake women, hey man, they don't give a fuck about their kids. A lot of them, hey man, that's why little niggas be all out in the street
That's it,
doing
'cause
all
they
kind
don't
of
have no
dirty shit.
discipline.
Yeah.
Cause they didn't rent a fire out the household.
Yeah, ain't no man. Right.
Ain't no structure in the house. That's
Right.
why people so messed up nowadays, because there's no structure in the household.
Telling them niggas shut up.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, see,
Yeah.
you have a lot of households. Hey, the woman, she's running the man.
And she'll call Esau on your ass in a minute
Yeah.
though.
You know, you got the woman, she took over the household. She got the
Right.
man in position.
Right.
You know, she, oh yeah, nah, this is my nigga.
Right.
This is my house.
This out right.
You, hey, you got the man playing the woman. You got the woman playing. You got the man playing the woman,
And the woman playing the man. That's it.
That's backwards, bro.
To be discreet,
Go ahead.
chaste, keepers at home,
Yup.
good, obedient to their own husbands.
Exactly. Good and obedient to their own husband. So women supposed to be obedient to their men, but not all women, man. They want to be opposite of that.
Right.
They want to tell you what you gonna do, or what you can't tell them to do. You know, and that's why a lot of women about this, if they're single, nobody want them because why? You can't tell them shit. You can't tell them nothing. They know it all. You know what I'm saying? Nah, can't no nigga control me. Can't no nigga control me. I control myself.
Right.
Well, that's why you wrong.
Right.
Go ahead. And they understand why the black men, why all the good black men going to all the white women? Cause so white women, she don't get into the problem.
Not as much as the black one, not the so-called black one.
Cause nobody want to argue every single day, bro.
They don't really like arguing like that much.
Nah, man. What you know? Not the black.
Yeah.
What? Why? Cause you too much, man. Nobody want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And even Pastor said, he said, man, don't even deal with these black bitches.
Yeah.
Hey, they get on the fast. They don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
They don't know how to clean. They don't know how to do none of that.
They don't know how to do shit no more.
No, bro.
No. Hey, they can't sew your garments.
Hell no.
Hey, they can't make. Hey, cause really, we our women knew how to make clothes. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to wear. Hey, all this is fabric. It's somebody else's t-shirts. Hey, our women knew how to make our own clothes, shirts, socks, pants, quilts, blankets. Everything you got to go to fucking Walmart, we knew how to do from ancient times.
Exactly.
So our women were taught to do these things.
Exactly.
You wanted a tank top, she can knit you one up real quick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers got your garments, she knit you up real quick. We was taught how to do these things.
Exactly.
But hey, man, our women can't even make a fucking plate of eggs no more, man.
No, man.
Can't even boil an egg for that long fry some.
That's it.
You know? Hey, that the word of power, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, be not blasphemed. That's it.
This is Ecclesiastes 26.
Ecclesiastes.
26 verse 25.
Say it again, huh?
Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes.
26 verse 25.
You gotta say it out. You gotta say it out so they can hear it out.
This is
Say it slow.
Ecclesiastes 26 verse 25.
Ecclesiastes, it's all good.
Hold on.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog,
Yep.
but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
It's like, so scripture say, hey man, read it again.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
So a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You know what that dog means? Bitch. So a shameless woman that has no shame. She does, you know, she goes out and walks in the rock. And you think about it, man. You know, majority of these women and why do you think a lot of these women that get to entertainment business, they have to show their bodies? To show the other girls, the other little girls look up to them so they can show their bodies, man. To destroy them mentally. You know? Hey, look at, like I said, look at B. Simone. I'm picking on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking on her last week.
You think I always say you was on that
I was
last
on her ass last week, man.
It's many of them hoes out there.
Many
Like
of them. But what? She has this mind frame of I don't need a man, right? And she had a damn TV show of 10 niggas coming to see her. Like she was the shit.
To see which one she
Yeah, to see which one she could pick 10 niggas which one she wanted, man. Like she was the prize.
That basically that wasn't nothing but trying to see which ride is gonna fit her shit right. You know, which one gonna give her the best fuck. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, it's
a reality TV show.
Yeah, go ahead.
And she was over there nicknaming them, you know, telling them come here. You know what I'm saying? She was sitting on a damn seat while they present themselves to them, to her. And what the fuck? You know? That's completely off. That's a whore. That's whoredom. You know, she is a whore. All these hoes are whores, man. You know, I said it twice. I said all these hoes are whores.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
what it is, though, man.
Man, what it is,
Because
man.
if any woman dealing with more than one man, hey, she's a whore, man.
Because, you know, and that's why society is messed up the way it is. Because you see all these women, they have no type of sense of civility at all. And I feel bad for a lot of these little kids because they're gonna come out fucked up because of their mothers, man. And majority of the kids, they grow up with their mom. And that's why a lot of women of our nation, they're not right because they grew up with their mother. So her mother's kind of telling them, oh yeah, your daddy wasn't shit. So now when she get with another man, she think that man ain't shit because what her mama told her. So now it's an ongoing issue of constant hate within our own people. Because why? The woman, she always think the man ain't shit.
Huh.
But then she'll look at herself and see the shit that she did, that she actually did that ain't shit. You know?
But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
Exactly.
A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
Exactly. So she had don't honor with her pride. Because we got this women liberation. That's pride police, you know? They got things called slut walks nowadays with Amber Rose. That was back in what, like 2017? I did a video on that bitch. Slut walk, man. You know? They had women out there showing signs, then with their titties out, doing slut walking. You know? Saying I'm a slut and I'm proud. What the hell is that? That's wicked as hell.
Huh.
And why do you think America gonna be destroyed? Because of shit like this. You can't find what you say, decent women in this kingdom because there is none.
Huh.
You know? So I don't even say it. A woman I found none. So it's hard to find, especially and you know, in my generation, hey man, these all damn near these bitches is gone. They got the blonde weave, the blue weave, green weave. You know what I'm saying? This one chick I worked at my
rainbow
job.
weave.
One chick I worked at my job. Man, this bitch, she had the damn red hair with the red eyelash with the red eyebrows.
Yeah, that's,
what the fuck?
Yeah, what is that? That don't make no fucking sense.
That's off, bro.
Right.
And she think the shit look cute. You know, she think it look cute, man, but it don't. That shit looks idiotic. It looks dumb. You know, when the women wear all these different color hairstyles, you know, they got the blonde hair. She dark as hell. She wearing blonde hair. That looks ugly as hell, man. She don't look cute. And so you wonder why a lot of these women be single because
Then they be
nobody
having
wanna
them
deal
super
with that
bright
shit.
pink ass lips.
Yeah.
Like they'll put that super bright pink ass lipstick on with that blonde fucking hair and be dark brown as tar.
Yeah, man,
You be like, damn, that bitch is blue black. But then got you know, but they got these big ass pink lips.
And they always say why. And it's still like, what, is it 32% of black women never get married? It's 32% of you hoes never even get married.
It's the reason
It's probably
why.
more than that.
Yeah, it's probably more than that.
And you wonder why. Why you think Jake get money and he ain't gonna fuck with an Edomite, he ain't gonna fuck with an Elamite, he ain't gonna fuck with all these other different nation hoes. Because why? They gonna be more submissive than you. You know?
Bring it out.
Second Ezra 5 and 8.
Bring it out.
There shall be a confusion also in many places,
Yep.
and the fire shall be off set out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and a mistress woman shall bring forth monsters.
That mistress shall bring forth monsters. And look at this shit, man. Look at you, we seen going back months and months ago, 3-4 little niggas going around the damn moped. Look like they got them 12 years old. Man, what you niggas ain't in school for, bro? Out here in the damn in downtown Nashville. What the hell with no parents, man? Where the fuck is y'all parents at? Mama ain't home. Daddy ain't home, and mama probably out going working or something.
Remember a year or two ago when we was on the other side?
Yeah.
Hey, little boys always came by the camp.
Yeah, little niggas, man.
Little niggas, man.
So what they talk, they just a lies, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, your household's a fucking lie, bro. And that's why that's the way you are.
Right.
You ain't got no upbringing. And that's why Jake be fucked up, cause he ain't got no upbringing. And that's why I say, this generation, y'all generation I live in, man, these hoes are terrible. Because why? They had these babies, and them little girls they got, man, they gonna be fucking great. They gonna be whores. They gonna be more whores than their mothers. Cause they don't have no type of understanding what they do. They just see what they see and they go with the flow. This is how that little girl was dressed like that on the Facebook, man. And you know a bunch of women hyping it up. But you had men saying that, man, that shit ain't right. I ain't finna have my daughter out there dressing like that. She's too young for that. You know? She shouldn't be, man, she should be, doing something else. Not dressing like that and on the fucking internet. And it's lives like that. You know? All women be prostituting their own babies.
This is Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband, as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife.
That's your husband's the head of the wife. But hey, you can't tell all women that. Hey, you can't even tell a mess. Hey, some of these Puerto Rican bitches be wild. Hey, they be one of their own men. You know what I'm saying? They be like, I never did get it out. You know? And he be like, you know what I'm saying? She too much to handle, bro. All women are too much. They bring too much strife within the household, bro. You know what I'm saying? They bring a lot of strife because they don't know how to be, they don't know how to communicate.
They out of order. They just straight the fuck out of order.
Listen.
Yep.
It's like,
Out
if
of
you
order.
just listen, yo, everything goes smooth.
Yep.
That's why the heathen woman and somehow most of our women love Jake so much, man.
Yeah.
Cause hey, Jake could tell a woman in a heartbeat, hey, shut up, what I tell you. But she don't like it, man.
Yeah.
She don't like it. But if you go on there and try to be, well, you need to sit down, baby. She ain't gonna respect that, man. She ain't gonna respect that.
She not, man.
You always gotta act like you're gonna have to knock one of them out, man.
Because y'all women just don't listen, bro. They don't. And it goes down to basically he saw some white men. Cause he fucked everybody. Hey, the middle of this stuff fucked up as well too though. You know what I'm saying? It's hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And as a people we're all fucked up. But it's just at the end of the day, women of our days have completely went off, bro. You know? They completely went to the other side. When you do have some men they have some type of logic, I ain't finna be out here doing this, that, and the third. You do have some men like, I'll be on some chill shit. But it's always women, they have so many different dudes. And they expect somebody to come love them and treat them good, but it's like, damn, bro. What do you have to offer me? You the man, you gotta have the money, you gotta have a car, you gotta have a house. But now she just come. But she come with used box. She just cute. I mean, man, what the fuck? That's nothing. You don't know how to do nothing else, but just all she did was, hey, she's an Instagram model.
Shake a booty. Right.
That's it. Or you get a girl, she an Instagram model, every nigga in the scene, all her parts, she got an OnlyFans page.
Right.
Here it is, you know what I'm saying? You a hardworking man, you got money.
Right.
You got a car, you got all these to offer her. Also offer her some used box, man.
Right.
What the hell am I?
Hey, wait, what is it now where they got it where they want you to send them money?
Oh, Cash App.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's the other thing too. Or you have a lot of these hoes that get birthdays, they'll be like, hey, Cash App me that much in the third. And you have a lot of simp ass niggas, they'll
Cash App money. Yeah, just for taking off their shirt,
Yeah.
do it to making their booty clap and shit.
Cause yeah, a lot of men about this shit, man, they simps.
Yeah, car.
They be simping for these hoes, bro.
God.
They all up in their DMs, hyping them up.
Yeah.
Oh, you bad, girl.
Right, yeah, God.
I did a couple times, but cause I know hoes do be bad though. But though part of it is, you know what I'm saying, they'll do over extreme, man.
Yeah.
They'll hype them hoes up and shit. But simp ass niggas.
Yeah, we have like 5,000, 10,000 followers and shit.
And why do you think Esau put the internet out there for women to feel like that they have options?
Yeah.
Because you think about all these niggas, they know that, hey man, look, this going on now, I can play some within 5 seconds. If I got like 10 niggas already DM me within, I get 10 DMs a day. You got some get 10 DMs a day, every day.
Shit, 10 an hour.
Shit.
Niggas be lusting.
So she got a man, hey, that dude already know what my bitch could probably replace me and wear. That's why you got so many niggas, they be doing so much for him.
Right.
They be,
Right.
They feel they gotta do so much because she can leave us after the second.
100,000 followers.
And that's why the woman has power
Shit.
over the man now.
Yep.
She's in a power seat authority, and look what's going on with our nation.
Most of the reason why Jake
Isaiah,
Jake simp for a woman is because Jake is deprived from sex, man.
yeah, Carl, that's
You know?
yeah.
Like she knows she can rule Jake with her, with her vagina, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shit's just hard to get pussy nowadays.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta, especially a bad bitch.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? One of them bitches so-called bad. Hey man, it's hard to get them bitches.
Yeah.
And them hoes, cause them hoes stuck, they head stuck their ass.
Yeah.
You like you said, it's too many niggas in their DMs.
That's it.
So they get in everybody now.
It's too many of that.
Social media did that to us.
Yeah, social media.
See, cause back in the day, you used to get a bad bitch.
Kinda.
You know what I mean? Because you ain't had a bunch of, her head wasn't blowed up like that.
Yeah, it's all that self-glorification
Right.
that she got. Because you got some of these hoes, you know, the Israelites, they'll post pictures of themselves, you know, cause they look good. They know they look good.
Right, right,
And they get niggas in their DMs that be like, do. They still like that shit.
right,
And they know they try to be Israel shit like that, but you going off.
right,
Because now you're being a fucking whore. You're trying to get attention.
right, right.
See, and a lot of these women that know they Israel, they're not even right.
Huh.
They don't wear nothing. They don't do none of these they're supposed to. They don't wear the dress. They go wearing pants and shit. Bitch, hey, go put on a dress, man. You know you're supposed to know you Israel, but you're not wearing dresses. But they swear they so damn holy because you know you Israel. That don't mean nothing, man. Hey, I talked to chick that she was Israel, man. She was gonna fucking fuck out. She thought Esau could be saved. I was like, oh,
Right, see?
You know what I'm saying?
Always trying to say the
You
oppressor.
know? So this shows you at the end of the day, man, the Most High just don't deal with women like that.
Hey, but that, you know what kind of thing about that? Go back to the slave shit. That when we was put in slavery, the woman made a contract with Esau, because you see the women were let about the bowels of the ship. They could go and wasn't just under the bowels of the ship. They was on top of the ship. They could walk around. You know, they was free. So they made that contract with Esau. There's movies on it. You can see like Amistad. It show you where the women had their own quarters. They was standing. You know, they would have them behind a certain doors, and they was free. Titties hanging out, running around. Hey, when you what's that movie? What's that movie? Damn, what's that slave movie? That real shit. No, not Roos. That other shit. Roos got a little bit into. What's that shit? Uncle Tom. Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Hey, that show you how they did the sex farms with Jake, the way they sexualized Jake. You know that shit. You know that slavery. That shit wasn't no joke. And then it showed you how they had the women. They had them going out their titties, gyrating the shit. And it also showed you that Esau know that it's confusion that my heritage as a speckled bird, because they had a bunch of Edomite looking bitches in there, and they had them sex slaves, and they was from Esau. They was the tares, and then they showed they had some Japanese and some Moab and Ammonite looking bitches in slavery. You're like, wait, hold on, what them bitches? But they called them niggers. You know what I'm saying? So they had a plethora of bitches in captivity. But while women, what they did, the first thing they did, they used they what is sex as a weapon. They used that to get what? The goodies. So to get Esau, like, fuck it, we might as well fuck, because hell, you know, fuck them anyway, because they the power right now. They ruling, make our slavery, make our captivity easy.
That's it, and that's why y'all, like I said, this bitch be Simone, I'm on your ass.
Right.
That shit, that when she feel like she can only have a nigga that own a business, or give her some white man.
Right. That's
Why
really
you
what she
want.
want. Right.
Unless, like I said it before, because 9% of the Negro population are in fucking prison.
Right.
And we don't have that type of wealth like that, bitch. So
Right.
what are you talking about, man? You know? All these hoes feel like that. Oh, you gotta be 6 figures. But it's like, you working at McDonald's, you working at Burger King, you working at all these restaurant places. You talking about nigga, you got this and that. What is that? You know? You ain't got shit to offer me, but I gotta offer you something. Oh, I'm out of woman, so I ain't gotta do nothing. Here it is, you work hard as hell, you get all the work you want, and she come along and eat off your table, man. Man, get out of here, bro. You ain't eat off my table. And then when you eat off my table, you eat off the next nigga table. Shit, you'll bring a nigga in my dinner table that we eating together.
Right.
That nigga eat up my benefits as well. Right. Child support. They do that, you know? Now here it is. She got your ass on child support. Now she got Dave or whoever the fuck over there eating off your table that you working for. That $3,000 a month you giving her.
Right. Hey, that's fine.
$4,000 you giving her a month, especially when she got some money.
Hey, this Jake at my job was telling me.
Shit out your ass.
He was telling me about this chick he used to kick it with. He was like, she was from where we from. He was like, yeah, she I kicked it with her and shit. She had a big ass house. She had a Infinity. She had a G-Wagon. And then he was like, damn, you know, like what you do? Like she had a job and he was like, damn, what you do? Oh, she was like, oh, well, you know, she's like, well, I divorced my husband and I got all the shit. He was like, damn. So he like, she had the kids, you know, a couple kids and shit, you know. But then he was like, one day, you know, she was like, hey, look, can you go to the store and get, you know, give me some boo boo boo? And he was like, yeah, I got it. She's like, oh no, here, take this car though. She gave him the G-Wagon. He said he got in there and shit. So he like, you know, and he started thinking, he like, damn, I'm driving another nigga shit. He was like, damn, this shit gonna happen to me. I'm up in her shit that was with another, but hey, same thing gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be the same in that same thing. Some other nigga gonna be running up in my woman's shit, eating my food. You know what I'm saying? She buying him shit with my money and driving my cars, living in my house, fucking my woman. That's fucked up.
That is out of
Hey, that's heavy, bro. That's heavy as fuck. Hey, he told me at the job, man, Blue. I was like, hey, but that's what he was like, man, this shit crazy.
What is the curses, man?
And he said he got the fuck out of it. He said he got back. He said I never drove a car again. As long as we was together, I just wasn't driving other cars. He said because I didn't even like going. I started taking to the hotel because it's like just being up in that other man's shit, and that's the spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's love. Like you know that shit just ain't right, bro. That shit fire.
Yeah. What is the curses, man? You said a man
shall lie, yeah, betroth, yep.
Another man shall lie.
You should betroth the wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Yeah.
And that was preferably talking about Esau.
Yeah.
But now it's Jake doing it to Jake.
Doing it to Jake, man. So Jake don't have no problem knocking off your wife. Man.
Hell, Jake want to. Jake can tell you in a minute, nigga, I'll fuck your bitch.
Yeah.
And then I laugh about it. Like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these hoes and you want to fuck my hoe? You know, but that's that King David spirit though. Because King David had that same spirit. You know, hey, he like he said, I'm gonna go fuck that nigga bitch. You know, he took her, wiped her, bed, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Put him in the front line.
Killed him there. Hey, straight his own brother.
I thought he was slick 'cause you knew it long.
Right, yeah, right. Because he was the king, so he figured he could get away with it all.
Yeah, but the Most High already knew.
Most High was like,
See,
nah.
Most High knew. The Lord saying he knows the thoughts. So we knew behind his thought was maliciousness.
Yeah, he knew it.
You be malicious as hell,
Yeah, you
bro.
been
think
right.
Dumb.
Right,
Like,
right.
And that's why his prophet came to and got on his ass.
Yeah.
Like, man,
Yeah, he told him that story.
He said, you hear this, you took. Who's that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sound working out.
Yeah.
First Samuel? Cause you know, he was like, here it is. Here's you the king, you got everything. But a servant, that's all he had was his woman. You know? Yeah, I can't exactly remember exactly.
I got it.
No, he gonna bring it. Yeah, that's heavy, man. But then you had that, you know, so you had these different women, they're getting money from LA. Don't have maybe 2 different baby daddies. Hey, she ain't gotta work her job. Because now here it is have they check going to her. You know, here it is you getting paid maybe your check might be $700 every 2 weeks. And you giving her a good $400 of that.
Yeah.
So now you only got like a good $200, $300 in your pocket.
Another woman that look at you as why you can't make it.
Cause hey,
You know what I'm saying?
cause I'm in debt. Hey, I'm in debt to my own woman, was my own woman, and to my child. So now here's your child become a debt. And that's why they made it so bad in America to have children.
2 Kings 11. Second Kings 11 chapter.
So that's why they made it a that nigga, little nigga, deported. Cause now he know he gotta live his life in debt, and so he turns 18. Now he can't. Now he's in a bad position. He can't get no car, cause he gotta pay this bitch damn near half his damn check. Barely making it. They ain't gotta pay his phone bill. Hey man, so look, this is why the Most High gonna get rid of America.
Yeah, it started the first verse.
God. 2 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. And when Athaliah, the mother of Isaiah, saw that her son was dead, she rose and destroyed all the city royal.
Wait, where you at up?
2 Kings chapter 11.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
But
No. Slacky. Second Samuel. I'm sorry, Slocky.
You're brilliant.
Second Samuel. Second Samuel. Hey, he's base, man. He's just a base man. That motherfucker's retarded,
He's a
man.
base man.
That motherfucker's retarded, bro.
You're brilliant.
Second Samuel chapter 11 verse 1. And it came to pass after the year was expired, at the time when kings go forth to battle, that David sent Joab and his servants with him and all Israel. And they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem. And it came to pass in a eventide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself, and the woman was very beautiful to look upon.
Exactly. So then was David like, and then so that's why we should be covered. Now she's 100% covered. David, he wouldn't even see her face. But look, you know, she's showering and shit. David was like, damn, she thick as hell. She got, you know what I'm saying?
Titties pop, booty popping everywhere.
Hair all glorious and
Right.
glistening.
What is that? Hair glistening all over your
Yeah.
ball.
So, you know, so David's like, hey man, we Jake. So you understand? Like damn,
Yeah.
she look good in the motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who's this? You know?
Right. Verse 3, and David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Elam, the wife of Uriah, the Hittite? Verse 4, and David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness.
Exactly, she's on her period. So then
She
what?
just got off of it.
David came, hey, he said, hey, he knew that was another man's woman. So David,
She didn't even scream, but she was supposed to scream. She
Yeah,
should have been put to death.
Because he was the king.
Yeah, she should have been put to death though. Because what the Bible tell you that if a woman and a man take a woman that's betrothed to a woman, and they're both supposed to be put to death. But if she don't scream, she don't fight against it. She's to be put to death.
Yeah.
Only thing with save her is the fact that she was trying to be against it. She was trying to get away. Don't say that.
They don't.
She just was like, fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, like you said, he was the king.
He was the king.
And that proves
So-
the point every time we talk about women in this kingdom.
Yeah.
No matter what, if you King James or if you a basketball player, he can take any woman
Any woman he want.
That's it.
through the power just
Right.
like David, man.
And then she knew that he can't kill me because he the king. He did the wickedness.
Right. He the one that's doing the
He
wickedness.
the one doing it because he the king.
Right.
So what the hell?
Hey, that's why Lord, before we even got kings, that's why the Lord said, hey, y'all be sure this is what y'all want to do.
Right.
Because he said, because they'll be able to take anything they want. Because when you a king, you can have anything you want whenever you want.
Yep.
That's the purpose of being a king, to have all power. You know, so we seen the ways of the heathen that they had kings over them. So they're like a nigga, oh, I want to smoke weed like them. All right, so Lord said, okay, I'll give you up to your own foul ways. You know what I'm saying? And then once we do it, that's why Lord told me, he said that the king, they'll take your children, he's gonna take your husbands, and he's gonna take your wives. So he's gonna take them all. He can take whatever he wants.
I think it was saying something
You know?
about that he'll make your sons soldiers.
Yeah,
Make
yeah,
your
you're gonna
girls
take them all.
whores.
Yeah, take on the two them.
Yeah.
So whatever the king wanted them for,
Yeah.
is what he gonna do. He gonna take them for that.
Nothing you can do about it. He the king.
No, it ain't shit you can do about it.
They continued, verse 4, and she returned unto her house, and the woman conceived and sent and told David and said, I am with child.
So y'all
That's
died,
fucked
felt-
up.
like, oh, fuck. And what? Then what do you think is gonna happen, man? You know, you
Right.
busted.
Right.
Verse 6, and David sent to Joab, saying, send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David. And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered. And David said to Uriah, Go down to thy house and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed out of the king's house. And there followed.
Hey, why he tell him that? Because he figured man come back from war, he wants a pussy.
Yeah.
Because see, he figured that Uriah was King David figured that Uriah was crazy about his wife like he was.
Yeah.
But he was seeming to forget Uriah already was having that. So that lust part of Uriah was already gone because he already knew what she was like. He already knew what it was to lay with Bathsheba because he had been laying with her since she was younger. That has been his wife for years. So where King David was like, oh shit, Uriah did that when she was younger. You know what I mean? When her titties was super perfect. You know what I'm saying? When he had it from the time that thing was sucked in. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So he had it. So it was nothing for you. So he like, I'll be back. I'll get it when I come back. That's why Uriah wasn't tripping on it. Like King David. King David not gonna be able to grab at that moment. You know why I sent Uriah out here, but why he ain't tripping out about it. Go ahead,
And continue verses 8. 2 Samuel chapter 11, verses 8 continue. And Uriah departed out of the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king. But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants.
Right, see, he slept at the door. He slept with the servants. He wanted to get back out and fight.
Man.
Bro, this is a man of war, right?
See, this is a righteous man.
Right.
See, you saying, Uriah wasn't a wicked dude.
Right.
So I probably out of your neck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And brothers did cross other brothers wrong ways in certain
Right.
times. I mean, it's always been history. You know what I'm saying? Like this thing with Paul and Barnabas.
Oh yeah.
Man, Lord always had different agreements. Brothers probably cross brothers bad in certain other lifetime.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it happens. We have to learn how to forgive each other. Move on from those things. But hey, David did the worst he probably could ever do was take another man's woman.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 9 and continue. With all the servants of his Lord, and went not down to his house. And when they had told David, saying, Uriah went not down unto his house, David said unto Uriah, Comest thou not from thy journey? Why? Then didst thou not go down unto thine house?
The reason why King didn't want him to go to his house so bad so he can have sex with her. And if he had a baby, he'd be like, well, it ain't mine. You know what I'm saying?
It's your baby. You
Hey, the same thing
remember when you
Jake
came
did
back,
that
you
day.
slept with the same shit?
Hey, what is Jake doing today?
Jake, the same slick shit.
Same shit. So, hey,
Pawn that baby off on the next man.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, he gonna tell us to fuck up, I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
Because he's a king. So
She gonna
with
do
anyway.
it. She gonna do
So
it.
then Uriah would thought, it's my baby. I'm the only man that be with her. But hey, the Lord wouldn't have it to go like that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 11, and Uriah said unto David, the ark in Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamping in the open field. Shall I then go into my house to eat and drink and to lie with my wife?
That's it.
As thou livest, and as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing.
Yeah, that's an honorable man right there.
Right.
He
Righteous.
was like, man, my man out there
Upright.
fighting.
Right.
I'm over here laying up, having sex. Like,
Right.
Man, fuck that.
Right.
I'm gonna be out there with them.
Right.
And that's a soldier.
Yeah.
And that's how we are. And that's how we are through the spirit.
Yeah.
We're not gonna be we're not gonna be sitting on the computer screen typing con. No,
Right.
we out
Y'all
we
here
out
doing the
it.
front lines. That's it.
Here it is, you at home sitting there snapping Instagram things to see what look good in your bed. Oh, that's what guys I'm cutting just on Instagram.
Right.
Posting your fucking story like you doing something.
Right. Right.
And when that's men that the Lord come
Actually
out
out there doing it.
yeah, when we come out here, man, we focus out here.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, sometimes the brother may go a little longer than whatever, but we are focused. We don't be worried about what our bride is doing at home. Man.
You can't. Hey, shit, even Esau tell you that.
Yeah.
Esau say Jody driving your Cadillac.
Nah.
Cause when you in war, hey, it's another man probably run up in your woman. So you gotta be able to deal with that shit. You can't think straight worried about your house.
Exactly.
That's why you see places like North Korea, the men don't be having women like that. Their whole thing is war. Their whole mindset, because they say they wear them nuclear vests. They're walking, so meaning they ready to die at the drop of a hat. So that fuck about having a family and kids. And nah, man, we here to die. We here for murder, for blood.
Huh.
And that's what the man of the Lord was back in that time. Even King David, what did he do when his man, he was thirsty? The man went down to the garrison, broke through the I think it was the Canaanites, broke through their field, and they came back with the water. What'd he do? He poured that shit out, man. Cause why? He was being righteous. He was being man
see how
Lord.
Jake do in the hood? He pour drink out for the homies.
Yeah. Pour out a little liquor.
But he's like, this is how we know who we are. Cause there's so many different characteristics that we do. This is how he try to pull the baby thing on Orion.
Right, same thing.
So that's your woman, bro.
That's your woman.
He hit up in there at the baby thing.
Right.
Yeah. Get on the back of my.
Oh, she pregnant.
That's my
Right.
baby. He knew. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up.
But Orion wouldn't have known. And she would have said a word. He's like, bitch, you say something, I'm gonna kill your ass.
Right, exactly.
That's all he had to do.
Exactly.
And she not gonna say nothing.
Poison her or something.
Exactly. Or,
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? So King David was like, man, look, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Best scenario Jake could do.
Yeah.
Jake go pour out some liquor to the homies, to the dead homies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But David was pouring the drink out to the Lord.
Yeah.
So we see how the characteristics of our people are the same people nowadays. We do the same exact shit. You know, and that's how we know we gotta be the Israelites.
Same way with like King Solomon.
Yeah.
With 700 wives, 300 concubines. You know, it's kind of like, hey, us Israelite men, hey, we can't be satisfied, man.
Yeah.
We want more, man.
Especially when it comes to women.
Yeah, when we come to women, man, we have man, we just got that oomph for a woman, man. That's the reason why.
Lord said, be fruitful and multiply shit. He said, be fruitful and multiply.
What he say? You know, these men, these Israelite men are deprived, man.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they, you know, at the knee, man.
Yeah.
Because if you had 6 women, you ain't worrying about one talking about I ain't cooking for you tonight.
Right, look at Mayweather.
That's cool.
Right.
I'm going over such and
Right.
such house, man.
Mayweather the prime example.
Yeah,
Because he lost like 2 women or some shit. He got 2 more.
2 more.
Hey, he got 12 women. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So at any point, it's because there's always a bitch looking to be saved.
Hey, Mayweather got butt every night.
Every night. 12 days. And you ain't even 12 days a week.
Yeah, he has to be want, man.
Right.
Whenever you feel like it, hey, come on, hey,
Oh,
come
shit.
on. And you know, wicked niggas, he probably had sex with them all at the same time.
Right.
So he ain't worried about no boxing, man. He ain't searching about no bitches.
We gotta wait if she on her cycle, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's if you even have a woman.
If you even got a woman.
Right. Con.
Hey, Jake is the prime example.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Because it's damn devil.
2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 12. And David said to Uriah, tarry here today also, and tomorrow I will let thee depart. So Uriah abroad in Jerusalem that day, and the morrow, and when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And to even he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his Lord, but went not down to his house. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote the letter of Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. And he wrote in the letter saying, set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hardest battle.
They was like, man, you understand? He couldn't sleep. He was thinking all day and night, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this, man?
Because Lord was tormenting his ass.
He was in his mind.
Yeah, Lord was tormenting the
You know,
shit out of him.
You know, here it is. He like, man, I got this dude drunk. He ain't go back to the crib.
Right. Yeah.
He no ass.
Right.
They were like, oh, come on, bro. This dude too honorable. He was like, man, right now, he's like, you know? They're like, man, you too fucking righteous, bro. I gotta kill you right now.
Yeah.
Because you was being too honorable, you know? So they was like, man, I gotta think of something. That thing popping, this is my 8. Put him in the front lines of the war, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, fuck it. Hey, look, put you right in the front lines, man. Because according to the law, it'll be lawful because he was dead. But here, he forget about the Most High, and the Lord says, I see all things. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
The Lord sitting there like, look at King David like, man, you motherfucker.
Like, he done
Like,
did
you
it.
know, see?
He already knew he was gonna do it
Yeah,
anyway.
he like, man,
He set him up to go off anyway.
Yeah, like, nigga. Honey brother, like, man, you ain't getting over on me.
Right. He already set him up. He was
Man,
already
you
set
know
up to
what?
go off.
Most time, like, man, you slick.
Oh no, that's the old one.
And retire ye from him that he may be
that's
smitten
the old
and
mouth.
die. And it came to pass when Joab
That's the old.
observed the city that he assigned Uriah unto the place where he knew that the violent men were. Verse 17, and the men of the city went out and fought with Joab, and there fell some of the people of the servant of David, and Uriah the Hittite died also.
And look how mighty Uriah was. He didn't even ask why he's in the front line.
Right, hey,
He even questioned.
God, he just did it.
Like, man, fuck
Fuck
it.
it.
What's up?
That's it.
King want me on the front lines. I'm out there, baby.
Right, that's it.
He, and that alpha.
Hey, he doing the work of the Lord.
Yeah, he was like, hey, he fought for King David hard.
Yeah, come.
You know he was going hard on the front lines, man.
Front line, man.
He's going for the king, for your most high, for your house. He getting killed. And King David fought his movie.
Come.
Cause we always watch those war movies, man, or we always bring up a movie every week. And you see, if you watch 300 or you watch any of those old movies, when you are on the front line, man, you holding your shield up.
Yeah,
you
first
stab
man
each
in.
other, man.
Yeah.
So you
Yep.
know you ain't your chances of living, man. Hey, it's slim to none.
Speaking of movies, Edge of Tomorrow. Everybody gotta watch that.
Huh.
Edge of Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's another good one. When your house shot come back, you know what it's gonna be like.
Come,
But all right, but go ahead, bro.
Watch that.
Go back with this.
come.
Oh,
2 Samuel
I smell that.
chapter 11, verse 18. Then Joab sent and told David all the things concerning the war, and charged the messengers, saying, when thou hast made an end of telling the matters of the war unto the king, and it so be that the king's wrath arise, and he said unto thee, wherefore approach ye so nigh unto the city when ye did fight? Knew ye not that they should shoot from the wall? Who smote Abimelech, the son of Jerubbaal? Did not a woman cast a piece of millstone upon him, that the wall that he died in the beds? Why went ye nigh the wall? Then say thou, the servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also. Verse 22. So the messenger went and came and shewed David all that Joab had sent him for. And the messenger said unto David, surely the men prevailed against us and came out unto us into the field, and we were upon them even unto the enter of the gate. Verse 24, and the shooters shot from off the wall unto the servants, and some of the king's servants be dead, and thy servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also. 25, then David said unto the messengers, thou shalt thou say unto Joab, let not these things displease thee, for the sword devours one as well as another. Make thy battle more strong against the city, and overthrow it, and encourage thou him. Verse 26, and when the wife
so
of
hey,
Uriah-
King David really didn't give a fuck at that point. He said, all right, this many men died. This is war. All right, Uriah died. Fuck it. Okay. Hey, hit the wall harder. Yeah. Let's win this fucking war. So he even more, he cared less. He showed less feelings, you know what I'm saying, because he was trapped amazed about that woman's pussy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the part where the prophet came to him and told him.
Oh yeah, that's the next.
Got two more scriptures. Verse 26, and when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead, she mourned for her husband. Verse 27, and when the mourning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife and bare him a son. But
Did jump to 12. Jump to chapter 12 right quick.
God, I got one.
Yeah, just jump to
the thing that David had done displeased the Lord.
Yeah, you know that was wicked as hell, man.
Right.
So Most High was mad as hell. Like, man, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Con.
You know? Go ahead.
Chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord Yahweh sent Nathan unto David, and he came unto him and said unto him, there were two men in one city,
Yup.
the one rich and the other poor.
Exactly. So it is, hey, you rich, hey, and he was poor. Go ahead.
Verse 2, chapter 12. The rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds,
Yup.
but the poor man had nothing,
Yup.
save one little ewe lamb.
Exactly. So that one little Hugh Lamb was his woman. That's all Harriet and Hittite had was his woman. That's it. You know? And he's like, King, you got all this shit, but your servant who fight for you, he only got one lamb.
That's it.
And that one lamb
That was his
woman.
treasure.
That was all he had, bro.
That was his right. He had that nice, sweet, nice, fine ass piece of meat.
That was it. Go ahead. That's what
God.
Yeah, probably one of the baddest bitches in the land.
Yeah, he did.
But he didn't have much, but he had that bad bitch.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, bro?
Hey, what Jake always do when he get a nice whip, man.
Yeah.
I got them 50, I
Right.
got 20s, but I got those 15.
Right,
You know
right,
what
but it
I'm
keep
saying?
it shining though.
They shining though.
Bitch shining, you know, she gleaming. You know, she
good.
did. Hey, what's that one? They do that water. They put their head in the water. They
Yeah.
sling it out. The water go up. The hair go back and shit. She was one of those. You know what I'm saying? Titties jangling and bangling everywhere. King David couldn't control himself. It seems like all the things I got is not comparable to that one bad bitch he got. Hey, he was gonna give it all. He was gonna give it up.
She was, hey,
She had to be bad, bro.
She had to be bad.
She had. Hey, you be think something bad now?
better than all the women here.
She had to be. Woo!
King
Shit.
David to be like, damn. And he had, King David had a lot of fine women.
Right. He had many women as he
had a lot of
wanted.
fine women, but she must have been the finest of the finest.
That's it, man.
Like King David, like, damn, what the hell is this?
Hey, they talk about Judith was fine like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did say yeah.
So how Judith was so fine. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, that's another day.
Yeah, come on. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. I don't even try to get off the subject. The Lord had us going to prophecy. Then he had us come and talk about David.
Yeah.
But we still talking about
Still
battle,
talk about-
man.
yeah.
We still talking about battle.
Yeah.
2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 3, and continue, which he had bought and nourished up, and it grew up together with him and with his children. It did eat.
See, that's the point. Uriah wasn't tripping on that having, because he already knew how bad she was. Because it grew up with him from a little one. He had her. He probably had her when he was a young man. Young boy, he probably was 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. She had always probably been given to him
Already
since,
promised.
because it was promised to him. So that was always his woman. You know what I'm saying? So he had her from conception.
So like they was close. They was like,
Right.
They was everything.
Grew up in the house together, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
So he already knew, like, man, what the fuck? I've been with this girl for all my life.
Right. So what's there to trip about?
Yeah,
she's just Bathsheba.
Yeah, like and so when he come home, he probably gonna have sex with her.
No,
He
yeah.
probably finna go
Right,
play
go do something else.
Go sit.
Right, go talk about the war and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
He ain't gonna lay one.
Nah, cause he ain't tripping about it.
You know, it's an old ass relationship.
Yeah, he
You
been
know,
with it for a long time.
Man, I done seen your ass out of man.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, for real.
I know, I don't know, man, I know how brothers always said, but it's kind of like with Robin Thicke and his wife. You know, he been her since high school. And then they got a divorce, but she bad.
Oh, that badass,
Paula Patton.
yeah.
I mean, she bad, man.
His
But he
ex-wife,
been-
yeah.
That's why he been with her since he was like
Yeah,
16,
young,
something like that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
we looking
She
at
let
her
his
like
ass go
David,
though.
man.
She let his ass go though.
Yeah, she, you know, they be weak.
Wicked ass bitch.
2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 3, and continue. It did eat of his own meat and drink of his own cup and lay in his bosom
Yeah, come.
and was unto him as a daughter.
Damn, see? And that go back to where your woman be like, I ain't know your motherfucking kid. But see, I pulled that out on my wife one day. She ain't get it. She's like, I ain't your motherfucking kid. But like you're right. Hey, she laid in his bosom as a kid. Read that again, huh?
Come on. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verses 3 and continue, and did eat of his own meat,
That's
and
it.
drank of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was unto him
As his own
as a
daughter. Woo! Your women become your daughters at the end of the day. Because why? What is a woman to you? Your possession. You know? She belongs to you.
You always got to teach her, man. You always got, hey, she'll go to the store and she won't even notice someone following her for 3
Nah, hell
stores,
nah.
man.
Hell nah.
And
They don't pay that shit no
saw
attention.
I saw you in 3 stores and you didn't even know I was there.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you be so fucking gullible.
Gullible, man.
That nigga trying to
Like
take
a child, man. She'll walk across the street and don't even look.
Nah, come.
It's like we always talk about what's the woman like the ostrich.
Yeah.
You know, hey, she'll walk across the street and have 2 kids and won't even look
Right.
both ways.
Bitch I've been seeing these bitches look on their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another thing too, you know, I forgot I lost the point. I lost it. What was I thinking from? It's not important. But
Con. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verses 4. And there came a traveler unto the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock and of his own herd to dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto him, but took the poor man's lamb and dressed it for the man that was come to him. Verse 5, and David angered was greatly kindled against the man. And he said to Nathan, as the Lord Yahweh liveth, the man that have done this thing shall surely die.
go ahead.
Verse 6.
So that's in order to be put to death.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause he knew it. He was like, man, that nigga get died, bro.
That's it.
But he even couldn't even, and that shows you that the prophets, we always be some bad boys.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
come.
saying? We always bringing out parables.
Nathan came and got in his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell that, hey man, at the end of the day, the king had listened to the prophets too.
Come.
Because the prophets are what the place, and you got, because the prophets speak
Really?
the Most High.
They was the word of the, that's it. They the mouthpiece of the Lord.
Hey, the prophets always been some bad boys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We always come out with
You
the
might be the
scriptures.
king, but
Yeah, well, I'm-
the prophet,
yeah, the prophet. You know, you gotta-
that's the Lord speaking.
That's right.
That's why Saul fucked up so heavy.
Yeah. And that's
Because
why
it was the
he
Lord speaking through Samuel.
He already knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He already knew Nathan was his, Gad,
Right.
you know, them different men that spoke to him.
Right.
He already knew, like, oh shit.
You already
I
knew.
see this, man.
Right.
Hey, the Most High speak to me.
You go against a prophet, you went against the Lord.
That you about to get fucked up.
You-
You know what I'm saying? He knew that. So the
That's
prophet's like, shit.
Right.
You know, hey, I come speak to you how I
Right.
want to, because the Most
Right.
High, hey, speaking through me.
That's the Lord chastising your ass.
That's it.
Hey, so, hey.
Go ahead, up.
That's beautiful, brothers. Hey. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 6. And he shall restore the lamb for fold, because he did this thing, and because he had no pity. And Nathan said to David, thou art the man who thus says the Lord Yahweh, our power of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel.
Hey, and the thing about that, it was King David that one. He said, hey, and he should be put to death. Hey, because it was King David got mad at the story that Nathan told him.
And it was about him.
So his anger, and it was about him. So he was like, okay, so your ass gonna be put to death. You know what I'm saying? You all mad about somebody doing some shit, but it's the shit that you just did. Go ahead, up.
God, and continue, verses 7. And
He cut his own self.
Yep. And I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul.
That's it.
Verses 8. And I gave thee thy master's house.
That's
and
it.
the master's wives into the bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things.
Right.
Verse 9, wherefore.
So what does that mean? I'd have gave you.
Hey, he gave it to him. He
I'd have gave you anything, any fucking thing.
He'd have gave. Hey, if they would have asked, Lord would have gave it to him, because
That's it.
David was a man the Most High.
Right. Right.
Who was mad as fuck? Like, Brandon, you got all this power. I gave you everything you want. If that wasn't enough, I'd have gave you some more.
You could have had any
was
woman.
a better woman. I could have.
Right.
I could have popped out of the sky.
That's it. That's it.
You know, she could have
Right.
been a virgin, young,
Right.
everything.
I could have went to
Better
Ephraim. I could have went to Gad. I'd have found the bitch. We'd have got her. Right. It's easy. I'd have sent it to you.
Shit.
Right.
Just, you know what I'm saying?
It's plenty Bathshebas.
Yeah. You know?
Untouched. You know, she had been touched for umpteen years. How long he would be hit? Uriah been hitting that since they was little. Uriah been running up in that. You know?
Hey, so it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Come. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 9. Wherefore haste thou despise the commandment of the Lord Yahweh to do evil in his sight? Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and haste taking his wife to be thy wife, and haste slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. There it is. Hey man, the Most High was like, bro, you did all this shit. You took this woman, you killed her. You killed her. You know. And that, hey Jake, but Jake do that shit in the world. You know, Jake can set you up for a woman. You know, he'll get you killed over you. Hey, men die over women.
Yeah, come.
And that shows, you know, even men in the street, they get killed over a woman.
Come.
Go to jail all the time
Yeah,
for a woman.
Yeah.
Like even die.
Hey, a lot of men sell dope for a woman. Hey, why Jake in the hood sell dope? Because he don't want to look like shit. He want to, you know what I mean? Because if he can't hoop, he can't play ball. Well, shit, he got to go learn how to sell dope so he can look good, so he can dress good, so he can get what? So he can get some bitches. Because all the bitches fucking with the hoopers. They fucking with the football players, all the ballers. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with them for the most part. So it's like, damn, you got to compete. So we'll say we'll compete. Let's go sell some dope, get some money, wear some fresh ass clothes, come to school dope with the jewelry, the chains. You know what I'm saying? All for what? To do what? To impress a bitch. To impress the bitches. You ain't trying to impress nobody really, but you ain't trying to impress no nigga. You feel me? You don't really, because really, to be honest, I know like me, for a man, bro, you come out the house with some motherfucking sweatpants, some shoes, go fuck on. You don't give a fuck. But a bitch look at you like, damn, I ain't even fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know?
You don't even
Yeah,
get down on that.
but I'm just talking about the spirit on Jake, how he be rolling. Like out here, like where we at now, out here, you see these hoes out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't about to roll up on these hoes like looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be like, damn, like if you want to roll up on something, you like, hold on, wait. Damn, I smell like my job. You know what I'm saying? They smell like put. You know what I'm saying? You all this other bullshit. You know, we ain't even dressed right. It's like, oh fuck this. I ain't about to go holler at her like looking like this, cause you know her first thing I'm like, and you don't look like what the fuck you look like. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be on some shit. She gonna be like, you broke. You ain't got no money. You ain't got this. You ain't got that. So that's her first thought. You know what I'm saying? So hey, well Jake gonna get fly. Fuck it, I go get fly. You be ugly as fuck. Go get fly. Get you a bitch. Cause the first thing she thinking of is your money. Stand up. First thing she thinking of is your money. You know what I'm saying? She ain't thinking about nothing else. And you know it. You know? Go ahead, huh? With it? No, I will.
You gonna keep on?
Yeah, just finish that little part off.
All right. 2 Samuel chapter 12, verses 10. Now, therefore, the sword shall never depart from thy house, because thou hast despised me, in haste taking thy wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife.
That's
Verse
it.
11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thy own house, and I will take thy wives, because thy eyes give them unto thy neighbor.
Exactly. Because look at what Absalom did. He's fucking his father's wives on the rooftop.
On a rooftop, bro. On the
Everybody
top of the hill. Yeah.
He tried to kill his mother. One of his sons had sex with his
Abner.
daughter.
Abner.
And
Tamar.
Yeah. You know. So, hey,
Brother and sister.
But they was going through everything in his own household because the shit that he did.
Right.
Most
So the
likely,
Lord put
and
that
he
sword
knew
in his household.
That's from what I made mistake.
Absalom killed Abner. David, Joab, I think it was Joab killed Absalom. Yeah, man, he had turmoil in his house forever.
Most likely could have killed him, but he was like, he loved David so much.
Yeah, Gone.
And he shall lie with thy wives in the sight.
And that neighbor, in the sight. Go ahead, finish that off.
Gone. And the lies, it's like, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of this son.
That's it. Hey, and who was that? That was his son. His son. That was we just got through saying that was Absalom who did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
His neighbor was his own son. His own son. His own seed.
That's on a damn mountaintop where everybody can see.
Everybody could see.
And that's some Jake shit.
Verse 12, 2 Samuel chapter 12, verse 12. For thou didst it secretly,
Right.
but I will do
Openly.
this before all Israel and before the sun.
That's it.
So everybody gonna see that your house is fucked up.
Right.
Everybody probably told me it's a damn King David house is fucked up.
Right,
Their
right.
kids are fucking wicked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Stay away. Stay
yeah,
away.
just like the gospel.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? They like to talk about, you know,
Yeah.
oh my,
Yeah.
especially if you're the king of the shit, they always talking
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh man, look at that nigga house.
Somebody always got something to say.
Look at that nigga house.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
It's, something
It's
wrong
always
with King David.
murmuring.
His house ain't right.
And we know Israel's good for murmuring from Moses.
Oh, yeah.
Israel good for
You know they was
murmuring
talking shit.
because Moses, cause see, they was talking shit back when Moses was doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? So you know they was talking shit when King David was doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, hell, what was this? When not to take us off the point, but when Absalom was trying to take the kingdom from King David, the house of Saul, one of Saul's old men, hey man, was hitting King David with rocks when they was leaving. He picked up the rocks and was slamming them at him. You know, like, God, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. We don't want you to be king anyway. Oh, hell, Absalom. Fuck you.
Y'all ain't even in order.
Yeah, so
And
that's
too,
fucked up.
That's a disgrace to a man, his house being out of whack.
Right. How much more?
Especially if you're the king.
Yeah. Yep.
So if you got a whole bunch of niggas in your household,
Yep.
and you the king.
Right.
So, you know, hey, yeah. So you know he went through hell. People lost respect for him
Hell yeah.
because his house is all fucked up. Hey,
Yep.
basically King David house was the ghetto.
Right. Right.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
You know how it is, oh man, King David's house is fucked up. It's all ghetto and shit. Don't go over there.
Don't go to
Fuck all
King
that.
David. You ain't want to go over to his crib and
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Hey, you might come out all fucked up.
He got incest kids. Kids that have sex with his women.
Right.
You know?
Is that his kids or is that his son's kids? Like that's fucked up. Like that's crazy, bro.
So, because we got when you read the scriptures, you gotta really think on the time that you're living in.
Yeah,
You
come.
always talking shit, man.
Come.
Is that it? Yeah. All right, so with that, just want to give our praise on us too.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Rakakudash.
The Bible said, "Apostle, early great, most spirit, peace and much love." And such an Israel with that, hey, bro, like I said, stay in that mind for long term. Do the work, do what we gotta do till the Most High come back. And with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Motherfucker was crawling on me, bro.
Bow.
That motherfucker, I knew, man. I kept doing like this, man. I kept feeling something, man. The whole, oh shit. Hold on, let me close this down.
Kill it?
Hold on. No, that ain't no tick, man. That's a white spider, some kind of white spider. Motherfuckers, I kept, motherfuckers crawling on me.